Yo! What's going on, yo? What's going on, fellas? So we got another build today. We got another build. I said I would be making more guard builds in the future, and you know I gotta keep my promise. So what we got today, man? We got another guard build, a point guard build, and I'm gonna show you how it works as shooting guard at the end. Just because this year is weird because it's not the same as 2K20, although it looks exactly the same. It's not the same though. You see, some builds are better at shooting guard because sometimes you get more badges, and sometimes it's better at point guard. So I'm gonna show y'all this build at both, just to give y'all that perspective. So you want to go point guard for this. You want to go with the pie chart with the most playmaking. So I think that's the 11th pie chart. Of course, you want to choose the physical with the most speed. So you want to be so fast. All right. So anyway, let's get into the stats. Just follow along with the stats. Right now, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep the close shot. I'm gonna keep that 80. I'm gonna max out the driving layup and the dunk. I'm actually put the close shot to 76 because I want to show you something. I'm going to show you something. But anyway, the shooting, you want to max that out. Max the mid-range, max the three-point, max the free throw. We want to get at least 16 shooting badges because remember, we don't got no quick draw this year. So we can actually work with a little bit lower shooting badges. So anyway, we're gonna max out the ball handling and the passing accuracy to get at least 25 playmaking. And with the defense, we gotta have it balanced. We gotta get that lateral quickness, that perimeter defense. We gotta get that steal and that defensive rebound. So the way we're gonna end off this build is gonna have 4 finishing, 16 shooting badges, 25 playmaking, and we should get 7 defensive badges. If I'm right, yes sir. You see, it's perfectly balanced because if I take one off, it goes to 24. This one goes to 15. It's right. It's exactly balanced. You get defense on this build. You could shoot, and you could play. You're super fast. So it's really mostly a balanced build. I know that you can't get the contact dunks. Your dunk, I think it goes to like a 69. But we're gonna raise our height. The hope that helps it a little bit. We're not gonna go so short. We're gonna actually have some weight to us. We're not gonna be the most minimum weight. We're gonna have some strength. Well, we're not gonna have a lot of strength. We're just gonna have some to hold us over. So anyway, you can pick the body shape you want. I went with compact. So I'm going actually 6'5" with this build. I chose because look, when you go shorter, it just messes up the whole build. 6'5" is that good height to where it doesn't mess up the stats like at 6'6". It just completely ruins the build. So at 6'5", I say that's the best. A 94 ball handle, that's amazing. So we're gonna go with the weight 178. That's good, 178, and we're gonna go minimum wingspan so we can get that 78.3, that 95 ball handle. That's gonna take away from the dunk, but listen. We're good. As long as we have those finishing badges, we can still dunk with a 60-some dunk. We can still dunk with that. That's good. This build can't get contact dunks anyway, so there's no reason to have a high dunk to where you can just yam on people. We're not going to be yamming on people, so we got to realize that. So you can choose whatever takeover you want. I chose shot creating, and that's what we're going to go with. So now I want to show you this build at the 2 guard, the shooting guard position, and see if y'all like it better. So, of course, I'm going to put the exact same stats and everything on this build as I did the point guard build. So, y'all know this is no cheese. I'm not trying to jip y'all. So, what do we have? I'm going to put the exact same stats. So, the close shot was at like a 77. Let's put it at 77. Anyway, and we'll come back to that. So, let's just max everything else out that we had. Our our mid-range was maxed. Our 3-point was maxed, I think. The only thing that wasn't maxed on the shooting was probably the post fade. So I'm gonna max out the free throw. I'm not gonna max out the post fade. I think the post fade was at least, and we could at least get 16 shooting badges. So it was right there at 64. So we're gonna max out the passing accuracy, the ball handle. Of course, we're gonna have 29 playmaking badges. We didn't have that much playmaking badges on the other build, but since we get more attribute upgrade points, we may can finesse more playmaking badges. So anyway, I just chose 25 just for now, so we can work what we have at the end. You know, upgrade the defense to steal all the way, upgrade the defensive rebound all the way. So that's caused to have 6, and we had 7, so we gotta upgrade the block a little bit. Yes sir, yes sir. So now we have 18 left to work with. So what did I decide to do with that 16, that 18? You could do a lot with that. You see, I went up to my finishing and I got my 4 finishing badges back. You know, what else did I do? I tried to add a little bit of shooting, but I think 16 is the most you can get on this build as a shooting guard. So we're gonna keep that at 16. So now the only thing to really add is the playmaking, right? Because I don't really want to add too much on the finishing. You know, we're gonna balance it out right here. We're gonna balance it out. See, the 7 is probably the most you can get. Hold on, so I went back to confirm it. Yes, 7 is the most defensive badges you can get with these remaining 18 attribute points that I'm using. So I have to use it smart. So I decided to, you know, I maxed out the close shot. You can max out the close shot now that you have enough points. And we gonna end up with 8. So, you know, we can get a lot of playmaking badges. So I didn't want exactly 30. I wanted to stretch it out a little bit more so I could have at least something to work with. You feel me? So I think I maxed out my passing accuracy or something. I maxed out the passing accuracy because it's weird, because the shooting guard position you get more points, so you could work it out more. So I went back to 25 playmaking and I tried to get 5 finishing, and I went with 5 finishing, and then I just put the rest on my playmaking, which is gonna cause me to get at least 28 playmaking, 5 finishing, 16 shooting, and 7 defensive. So you could decide for yourself, what do you want to use. You could decide for yourself what position you want to be. For me, I think shooting guard is the way to go. You know, 6'5" is the height. It's gonna be the same stats, you know, same weight, everything. It's gonna end up the same weight, minimum wingspan, shot creating takeover, and this is how we're gonna make this slash and playmaker build. It's not the same as last year, but it's a damn good build, and it still has a 78.3. And Mike Wang said, you know, Mike Wang said, as long as you have a 78.3 or 75 or higher, you're gonna be able to be a threat from the 3-point zone. And remember, I'm gonna be putting my shooting badges on. I'm gonna get those boosts. And you know, you can go to the little Gatorade facility, get some Gatorade, you know, help everything, you know. 16, if you spread 16 shooting badges out without no quick draw, everything on gold, nothing on Hall of Fame, that's good. You're gonna have a lot. You're gonna have a lot. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a lot of shooting badges. But anyway, you know, let me know if you like this build in the video. You know, I'm not going to show the badges because I don't want to lock in this build. I have too much slots left and I have to make as much build videos as I can. So, you know, without further ado, I'm going to hit y'all in my next video. Peace.